In today's video, we are back once again on Anime Strike Simulator, where today we are going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. Now, what I mean by that is in the last few videos, when we've been checking out the brand new updates on this game, one thing has been pretty common throughout all of them. I have not been on the leaderboards even once. So you know what that means? We need to do a bunch of grinding so then we can finally get maxed out. But just before we jump into this, just want to quickly say, if you do end up enjoying it and want to see more, then feel free to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on. And yeah, without further ado, we have a lot of work to get started, so let's jump right into this. So first things first, let me quickly remind you what exactly we managed to do in the last video, which, just in case if you didn't watch it, pretty much we checked out the brand new update for, you know, the one that's added the new curse school. Now with this world, not only were we able to unlock a bunch new enemies to take out, new systems, and as well a whole new raid, but it also allowed us to unlock a bunch of new items. For example, some of the things that we are missing right now is, for example, this thing over here, the 0.05% artifact. And not only that, in this curse trade, we can also get a brand new currency, the mystic gems, which in this case, the mystic gems, what they can do is pretty much they can upgrade your sentinel, you know, power, damage, attack speed, and range. But as well, you can also use that same currency in order to roll for a brand new sentinel. Now in this case right now, I do have the legendary, which is going to be the 1%. Not too bad, it's pretty decent, 80% of your damage. But obviously, if we have any chance of getting on the leaderboards, we need to get the best stuff. However, in order to grind out the curse trade efficiently, I do need to get much stronger really fast. And one way to do that is going to be by upgrading your avatar. Now in this case right now, it is still level 10, which is, I guess, okay, but the max level is level 55, meaning that we are still missing out on a potential 45 levels, which means that it makes absolutely perfect sense that the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be AFKing on the secret boss until we get it max leveled. Now, how long will this exactly take? I'm not entirely sure. It probably will take at least 6 to 8 hours, and obviously it will depend on how many kills you get per kill, which in fact it does seem like every single time I'm defeating the secret boss, I am going up by 4 kills. So you know what, that might actually mean that I might not be here for 6 hours, it might be a bit less. But anyways, for the time being, let me just put on my auto clicker and I'll be seeing you guys once I have this avatar max leveled. And okay, after a whole night of AFKing on the boss later, we have now finally managed to get the avatar max leveled, which if we go ahead and have a look now at the avatar power, 1045, or in other words, a 13.94x energy boost, which is definitely no small change at all, since if you have a look now at my PPC, it's well over the 200 trillion mark. Now that is absolutely perfect, since I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the max rank up. And the reason that I'm doing it now is because since my energy gain is well over 300 trillion, it shouldn't be too difficult to get the energy needed in order to take out each exam. But then again, maybe they might have like septillions of HP, so I guess there's only one way to find out, so let's start the challenge. So this is going to be the first exam completed, and now we have gotten the SSJ blue rank. Then after that, the next one, SSJ legendary, is going to be costing 80 quintillion, but it is going to be giving us 23.5x energy. Then up next, after SSJ legendary, we are going to be having the pirate rank for a 25x boost. Then last but certainly not least, we have the final exam for rank 20, which if I'm not mistaken, it was like, yeah, crew member. Let's see, let's just make sure it is the final rank. Yes, it is. And the final rank up is going to be giving you a 26.5x boost, which pretty much means if we head on over to the leveling town, and more specifically the power area, and just move on in, our energy gain is now 700 trillion. And keep in mind, by the way, when I started off this video, my energy gain was like at 20 or 30 trillion. But then again, with the old avatar equipped, my energy was at like 120 trillion. So I guess you could say that I managed to 7x my energy overnight. But anyways, I think for the time being, I am going to continue AFKing in that area, so then, you know, I can build up energy again. But not only that, I am going to be heading on over to the curse school. That way I can go ahead and run a bunch of curse raids. That way not only can I get a chance at getting the brand new artifact, but as well get a bunch more mystic jewels, so then that way I can start upgrading everything in the upgrades. In fact, fact, actually, I think I can upgrade one thing already. Not attack speed, I can damage, range, power. I think I'm going to do power. Now, as we continue to upgrade things, it is going to get much more expensive. For example, if I open up Discord, by the way, shout out to you, Enzo, for making this list. As you can see, it all starts, you know, relatively cheap, 150, 200. But then it gets to the point where for a single upgrade, it's going to be costing 1,500. But hopefully that should not be too much of a problem, since I am planning to stream when I'm going to be grinding out the cursed raid. That way, not only will I be helping you guys out, but you'll also technically be helping me. So yeah, let's get started with doing a bunch of cursed raids. And I guess once again, I will be seeing you guys in a few hours once hopefully I have maybe, I don't know, a few thousand mystic jewels. I don't know, something like that. I'll see you guys later. And there we go. After around, I think around 20 to 24 hours of non-stop grinding, we are now back. And let's just say the results might shock you a little bit. So pretty much these past 20 to 24 hours, I've just been non-stop tiny tasking the cursed raid to the point where I now have 1.34 million chakra cores, 44,000 class gems, 125,000 magic crystals, and most importantly, 6.7k mystic jewels. I honestly don't know what to say. And you know what's the crazy part? Is that we can only max out one thing, and this is going to be the power. Yeah, all I can really say is that hopefully within the next mini updates, they are going to be buffing the mystic gem drops, because without a buff, this is going to be taking like 4 days of non-stop grinding. But anyways, let's get back onto what's important. We need to try and max out this power upgrade because we need to get on the leaderboards. Hopefully I did my maths right, and yes, I did. We are now maxed 2 times power. Can't believe I just said bye-bye to a whole day's worth of mystic jewels in the span of 10 seconds. But hey, at least now we are getting 1.87 QD energy per click. And not only that, I do want to go ahead and go on over to the snowy forest, since I actually forgot to do this once I had unlocked the max rank, and that is going to be the Slayer level. I should be able to upgrade this like 3 more times, so this is going to be, keep in mind, this is 3.8x power right now. Level up once, level up twice, and now it is 4.6x power. Not only that, since I did end up forgetting quite a lot of stuff regarding energy, is that they added a bunch more upgrades to, I believe it was the Earthing planet. You know, this machine right over here. Since I have a bunch of magic crystals, I should be able to upgrade this quite a lot. Where is this? I think it's this one, power. So we can upgrade it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and it is now maxed at 95% extra power. And you know what, might as well quickly start spamming these out, because I think these will be just as important. You know, extra stars, I'll take it. Same thing for damage, critical power and whatnot. And oh wow, did I actually burn through? I burned through 120k magic crystals. Wow, these upgrades are pretty expensive. I guess I'll come back later and work on these. They aren't really too important, like I don't really care that much about critical damage and chance. But with the extra magic crystals, since I don't think there's any other use for them at the moment, I don't know, I guess I'll just be back later after like a few boss battles, and then we should be able to max that out as well. Now, apart from that, when it comes to the cursed raids, I think I'm pretty much done when it comes to upgrading energy. Oh yeah, by the way, I think I got the artifact whilst I was grinding out overnight. Let's just quickly have a look and see. It is over here, the soft feather. It's going to be giving me 25% extra stars and damage, which, hey, that's pretty good, but it's not something that I really want right now. I really want energy related stuff. At least we can now say that I have the artifacts maxed out, since I pretty much have every single one of them except the 2 pay to win ones. In fact, I don't think it really makes much of a difference either, since I don't think they even buff energy. I think it buffs damage and stars as well. I don't know, feel free to let me know down in the comments what the pay to win ones do, because I don't really know. But anyways, as I was saying before, I don't think it's worth doing the curse raids at the moment, since I think they are going to be buffing the mystic gems drop pretty soon. So for the time being, what I'm going to be doing instead is I am just going to be AFKing in this 50% power area, so then that way I can catch up with the people on the leaderboard. Since if I'm not mistaken, right now the people on the leaderboard are, I think, like 1.7 SX energy. Let's have a look and see. So pay to win section, and then let's just quickly scroll down to the very bottom. And yes, I was pretty close. 1.66 SX or 1.67 XX. pretty much we are still very far away. But that shouldn't be a problem since whilst I was AFKing on the cursed raids, my PPC was at around 1 quadrillion or something like that. I mean, right now it is at almost 4 quadrillion. In fact, I think I can get it much closer since I believe someone mentioned the Mifu suit is apparently better for energy. Yes, it is actually by about 0.15x. And yes, now we have 4.04 quadrillion. And oh yeah, another thing that I can mention that is helping me out is there was a 2x power weekend event that started like literally yesterday. So once again, that is going to be something else that is going to be getting me stronger much faster. And yeah, now that I'm collecting energy at around 4 times the rate that I was before, the leaderboard shouldn't be that difficult. But then again, I might be wrong, I may be right, and obviously those guys are not going to stop grinding, so I need to try and get as much of an advantage as possible, even if it means using a bunch of potions. You know, the ones that increase your energy by 1.5x for 20 minutes. I might just spam a bunch of these and maybe even go ahead on over to the Clover Kingdom and, you know, roll a bunch of magic crystal at the merchant and get more potions from there. But apart from that, I'm pretty much just going to be standing here for like, I don't know, the next day or so. So yeah, once again, I'll probably see you guys after the mini update happens. And hopefully by then, I will either be on the leaderboard or at least be really close. And okay, after around almost 2 days now of grinding later, we are now back. And you might be asking, are we back in the mini update? Has it finally released? No, it has not. The reason being is because if I just quickly pull up Discord, as you can see, there isn't actually a mini update. There's going to be the next update, update 5, which is going to be happening in 4 days from now, which basically means that me talking about the mini updates coming soon, that was all complete nonsense. But anyways, moving on from that, are we on the leaderboards? Well, if you just have a look over here, as you can see, top 100 is 3.34SX. I have 2.36SX. And for some reason, it's saying that I have around like 0.1 SX more. Let's quickly just talk in chat. Maybe that will tell me how much I have. Apparently, I am top 93 in game, which is the wrong value. Okay. Regardless, we are on the leaderboards, and as well, apparently, we are on the star leaderboards as well. Let's just quickly scroll down. Where am I? Well, I can see I'm top 71 over there, but is it like a bad value as well? Yeah, it seems so. I don't know, I think there's maybe a bug going on, or maybe it's not displaying the true amount of energy that I'm supposed to have. But regardless, we managed to get on the leaderboard, which means that the main goal of this video has now been completed. But just before I end off the video and, you know, do an outro or something, I do want to mention that no, I did not manage to ever get the accessory. You know, the secret one. A lot of you might be thinking that it is 100% needed to get on the leaderboards. But I mean, all I really needed was, you know, this mythical one over here, equip pages, whatnot, a full team of secrets, and as well a bunch of power potions just to make it that little bit faster. But overall, if you are pay to win in this game, you don't have to spend like a bunch of Robux on exclusive packs and whatnot. If you keep on grinding long enough, you will get on it just like me. But anyways, I think this is where I'm going to be leaving off today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, we have done another grinding video inside of Anime Strike Simulator, and in my opinion, I think this is the closest that we have ever gotten to being maxed out. Like, no joke, apart from the accessory, I think almost everything is done. Well, then again, if you think about it, some people might say, oh, there are shiny secrets in the game, so you could technically get those and then that will be when you're maxed out. But let's be realistic, okay? Only like 2 people have hatched shiny secrets. Am I gonna get a full team of them? No, absolutely never. Now, apart from that, if you do want to see more videos on this game, such as, for example, checking out Update 5, or maybe doing some kind of guide on, I don't know, maybe a tips and tricks video, then you know exactly what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button with notifications on, and also feel free to join my Discord server. It is going to be linked in the description. And yeah, apart from that, I have a lot of grinding to get back to. So for the time being, peace out, everybody.